And he's going to pull out from the cuff of his sleeve a Haro card. And let's see.
What?
On this bad boy.
He's been sitting on that for this whole time?
Oh, yeah.
So angry right now.
Good evening, fellow geeks. Welcome back to our next episode of Stolen Fate. We are in a downtime session. So we are going to do some shopping and some role-playing and some maintenance with epitomes and activities. We have done a lot of this off-screen already for your convenience, so you don't have to just hear us talk number crunch and timing and indecision and whatnot. So we're just going to go through what we're doing with downtime. We're going to do a little bit of role-playing. We'll try to fill you guys in with the decisions that we made as we go along with it. So, we left off last time. You guys are in Harrowcourt. You just fled from the Radiant Guardian, but persistent electricity damage did its job, and you guys ended up defeating the Guardian. I guess your characters wouldn't know yet, but we know. You guys are going to know at some point, so you players can feel rewarded for the time being. And then you guys also just had a strange new friend show up, Victoria, who is saying that she would like to join your party, more or less, in gamer terms. So we're going to go ahead after you guys go to bed, and we're going to go to downtime. We are going to have about 3 days of downtime, it looks like. So we've got some role-playing beats that people have wanted to play out, and we've got some shopping and some things. So you guys stop me when you want to do the role-playing beats, and we'll go ahead and start with Krunk. Your first day of downtime, you're heading to the carnival to get yourself a hero point. Is that right?
No, first I'm going in the wee hours of the morning to see the Mountain Man.
To see the Mountain Man. That's right.
Yeah.
That's the one thing of downtime that we forgot to actually do. So
I thought we were going to have the surprise factor on stream.
We are. It's going to be super
I do, yeah.
fun.
I want to see what the Lich Dust gets us. It's going to be a big letdown if he's like, what is this? I don't want this.
I really
Get this
hope
out of
that's
my
not
face.
the case.
Why do you have powder?
So you're bringing this bag of Lich Dust up to the Mountain Man. Now, you can't really use your Vine network for this because you have to physically bring him something. So you can't just bring him like a spectral bag of Lich Dust. He wants that actual dust. So you are going to have to spend the day doing the hike up there to get him his Lich Dust.
I thought you'd specifically told me I didn't have to.
If I said that, I either wasn't paying attention or lied to you.
Can I have one person at least back me up?
Well, yes. Yeah, Chase did say that.
Man.
Yeah.
No,
I
want to imitate
teleport.
Chase.
Okay,
I want
go
to
ahead,
imitate
Katie.
Chase.
Oh, no.
The Mountain Man counts as shopping.
Oh, okay. So no, it doesn't take your whole downtime day. My bad, but you do spend the good part of a day walking up with a hike. But it's not going to take a full day. You still have room for other activities.
All right.
Yay,
His
that's
story
fine.
adds up.
Krunk hops out early in the morning and takes a quick jog up an entire mountain.
All right.
There's a fresh sheen of sweat upon his brow when he arrives at the top.
Excellent. What have you brought for me this time?
Get a load of this, and I'll toss the little sack.
Does Krunk actually get deeper like that? That was a much growlier voice than your typical Krunk.
Yes.
He mirrors that giant. I love that. That's hilarious.
Yeah, he wants to. He's one of the guys.
Good Good stuff. Let's see.
Check this out. It's lich dust. Fresh. From yesterday.
He opens up the bag. He shoves his nose in it. He snorts a little bit. Coughs a little like green necrotic cloud of skulls. That's fresh. All right, let's get something for you for it.
Yeah.
Thanks for bringing it. All right, I'm gonna need you to roll me some dice
I
here.
love rolling dice.
Roll me evens or odds.
Can I pick after I roll?
No, you gotta just roll. Like, you gotta tell me if you roll an even or an odd.
Oh,
You're
I
not
have to just
picking.
tell you what it is. It's an
Yeah.
odd.
Okay, it's an odd.
I thought I had to pick, and then
Good.
I
We
got
love
something
that.
or not, depending on if I rolled an even or an odd. Like a heads or tails situation.
Wow, this one.
Can I call after I flip the coin?
I'm like, what are you talking about?
It landed on heads, but like I really wanted tails.
Okay, now you're going to roll me a D3.
2.
That's a 2. Okay, now you're gonna roll me a D20.
It just immediately disappeared for me.
A 12.
A 12? A 12's what I... Wait, did it really? It doesn't show in my thing.
It's
That's
a
what I
12.
see.
That's what I
Oh.
see.
I see a 5 and a 3, and that's it. My
Wow.
log.
The last one just really wanted to leave you on suspense. All right. He digs back in his back room of goods, and he brings out a curved wooden staff that sizes down to fit you when he hands it to you. I'm going to put this in the stash for you. This is a Staff of Final Rest, a major one.
What does that do? Is it in the stash? Okay. This white marble staff is carved into a figure of an abstract knight. Its shield bearing the symbol of Last Wall, with a wickedly pointed sword made of dark wood raised high above its head. When you wield it as a weapon, it gains the versatile P trait and functions as a wooden stake, allowing you to use it to stake vampires, and your strikes with the staff gain a +3 circumstance bonus to damage rolls against undead. It goes up to 7th level and can cast heal, oh my gosh, so many things. Everything healing that you can imagine.
Yeah, lots of big healing spells. Versatile P is versatile piercing for those who don't know.
The saying
That's not just
versatile
some
P was
code.
funny.
It was
Gave
good.
me a bit of a giggle.
All right, that's a 9,000 gold item. Congratulations. There you go.
Yay! Thanks for the lich dust, Jack.
That
Appreciate
joint
it.
you would have gotten with a Radiant Warden cog.
Let's
Chase,
not talk about
how
that.
dare you bring that
Why do you
up right
gotta,
now?
yeah, why do you have to rain on our happy moment? You can't just let it be?
I'll get it eventually, okay? We're gonna go check on the Hadi anyways.
Yeah.
Brett.
We'll get someone to lead us there. Our friend Hadid man will lead us
wait to
there.
see
A D man. That's
Yeah.
it.
D-Man.
D-man.
Wait.
All right, excellent. So, Krunk, that did not take your downtime day, but you took a little detour. Jack and Gingham, you guys both have Fight Club on the agenda with your new epitome. Let's talk about we have 2 new epitomes that we missed last time.
Oh, yeah.
We went over our cards as a group, and Jack and Gingham and Krunk, you guys found a couple of extra cards that you hadn't peeled yet.
I imagine.
Digging them out of the bag. Oh, yeah, this one, remember?
I fully
I've been
expect
feeling
that
so
we woke
itchy.
up with Guy digging through our bags. I can feel it in here.
I know what's in there. Oh, it's
So-
the lich, too. The bony hand, like.
All right, so you guys found the desert and the locks. No, just the desert for now. Just the desert for now. So actually the only one that you guys had not peeled. I think you guys had the rest of them. You guys, as you peel that, it goes off into the desert, and it doesn't look like it does much, but when one of you examines it closer, it forms a pool of quicksand. And the epitome perk is that any of you, or just anybody, can go give their body to the desert and immediately die and be reincarnated as something else.
No. What?
So, yeah.
I don't like it.
It sounds safe.
So that'll be the final session for this show. I don't know when it will be, guys, but just everyone listening, just so you know, that's where this is all headed. We're just all going to go to the quicksand.
Can I just make a request that we do like a Princess Bride scene where Jack like falls in and then Krunk leaps in after, clinging to a rope as it
pulls him
crawls
back
his
out.
way out? Yeah.
Can Gingham play? Can Gingham play the rodent of unusual size in that scene?
Do you have an outfit for that for rodent lore?
I'll figure it out. Yeah.
And then before we get to your downtime, Gingham and Jack, we'll do a little role-playing scene with you guys. As Krunk is off doing his hike to the mountain man, Mordecai tracks you two down. Hey, Gingham. Sorry, Jack. I found something. Can I talk to you for a second?
Sure.
I swear I haven't been trying to keep this from you. I think that just when I was in my line of unsentience, I didn't realize that I had it. But I've had this on me, I think, for a long time. And he's going to pull out from the cuff of his sleeve a Haro card. And let's see.
What?
On this bad boy.
He's been sitting on that for this whole time?
Oh, yeah.
So angry right now.
I can't believe Guy wasn't harassing him.
I know, for real. After all this time.
Who wants to give the description on this?
Not me. I don't like it.
It's quite a rough one.
Wait. Which one?
The
Locksmith?
You don't see this thing popped up over the screen?
Yeah, how is it? Oh, sorry. I thought you meant the epitome description. Ooh, I don't like the art either. Never mind.
Really
I have feelings, and they're not good.
Hold up. I've seen that staff that's inside of the background in the stained glass. We saw that on a card recently.
The bear's holding that staff.
How many cards have that staff? Chase is making a smile like we're figuring something out.
Well, okay, there's a staff. There's a stained glass window and with a staff on it in the art, and it looks like the same staff that the bear was holding in that card art. There's also a shady figure in a green cloak. You can't really see any of their features because they're all cloaked up. And then, most upsettingly, right in the middle, there is an arm that is like pointed straight up, like the hand held up, right? And all the fingers have been replaced with metal keys, and it's terrible.
Feels very important to mention that the hand is extremely veiny. So is the arm.
You can see every tendon.
You know what? This is the cloaked... Okay, I don't know why my brain didn't click with this, but I think that's the cloaked figure's arm. I don't know why I didn't, like... To me, it looked like a person and then an arm. Yeah, that's what it looked like to me. Okay, anyway, this guy has a veiny arm with keys for fingers, and it's not good.
I was just going to say, for the record, I think it's cool.
It is cool. It's just also very disturbing. Disturbing is another. It's unsettling.
Those are not mutually exclusive. They can be both.
Also, he's got a monocle on, or are those glasses?
I thought that was the. Are those glasses? I thought that was like the symbol of the card.
I mean, it looks the card.
Chase, could you please pop open the bear card?
Yeah, I sure will.
Actually, could you just pop open all of the cards? I'm going to examine them quietly on the side while Tori and Katie do their
Krunk has discovered a conspiracy. He's just got them all tacked up on his board.
He's going to go sit at the carnival and just lay this all out across the ground.
I'm not going to open all of them, but I'll open a handful for you.
No, all of them.
I'm going to start crying at the map management.
All right, that's fine.
But here's a few for you. This is enough for you to make a theory based off.
Nope. Are they?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll make a theory based off of these unrelated cards.
I'll let you guys review the footage offline thoroughly.
And the epitome for that... Oh, so I guess Jack is like, what, you had that the whole time?
Ooh.
Yeah, I didn't realize I had it until I started feeling kind of like an itching.
Yeah, it's unbearable.
Wanted to be free.
Well, Gingham is your dad, sort of, mostly.
What?
Do you want to do the honors?
Oh, sure. Gingham will peel it.
All right, Gingham, you peel it. And with this, a new building is added to the township. It's a lock museum, a museum of weird and strange locks. And there is an old lady there who runs it, a human woman, probably a simulacrum, who moves very slowly, speaks very slowly, has little round glasses, and takes you on a very long, full day tour of the museum. And every day she gives out a different souvenir. And if you collect all of her souvenirs, and you get that by spending the day taking the tour, if you collect all of her souvenirs, then you get a permanent +2 bonus to your thievery checks.
So Jack themed.
How about that?
So
Knowledge is power, am I right?
That's exciting, and also those tours sound horrible. But I guess that's the price we pay. Oh my
And then
gosh.
I put the locksmith in the stash for y'all. Because, it does things besides the epitome. So,
Excellent. Well, then after Mordecai gives us that and goes about his day, Jack will finish his breakfast cereal, whatever it is, his Cheerios, and he'll say, "Oh, by the way, Gingham, I was thinking about visiting that weird underground fight club. I know we're not really supposed to talk about it, but I wanted to see if you wanted to come. I think it's going to be the fastest way for me to get Birch back."
Oh.
I don't blame you if you don't want to come, because I'm pretty sure I'm going to get the shit beat out of me, but it's either that or I sit around with Willem and books for a week trying to learn how to do it myself.
Maybe you'll learn something from Willem.
I'd rather get the shit beat out of me, if it's all the same to you.
I suppose that's fair. I'll go with you, though. Maybe I can whisper secrets about the people around for the fighting. Get you some key areas to, nick them.
Sure.
That'd help.
Yeah, I don't really know what the rules are. I just know the first one is we don't talk about it. So
Don't talk
this will be the
about
last
what?
time we... You got it. All right, let's head out.
we don't talk about the beating. All right. So Gingham and Jack are heading to Fight Club. And Krunk, you're heading to the carnival to get a hero point. Correct?
And to learn about a future enemy.
And to learn about a future potential enemy.
Plus, Krunk's done this so many times, I genuinely think this is maybe how he cuts loose a little bit.
The carnival? That's so fun.
Yeah, he has a little bit of joy. It's a place where you can go and just have fun and, nobody stares at him and stuff.
Yeah, because everyone else there is so weird and creepy anyway that
He's just,
it's
yeah.
Yeah. It's home.
You just fit right in. With all the freaks.
I'm crying!
I love that. Krunk, let's go ahead and do yours first. You head to the carnival, and, there's all kinds of wacky things. You get your treats, you have your rides, you have your strange figures there. There is a lady there that is doing some very impressive sword juggling that catches your eye, and you blink, and suddenly she is a large snake lady with multiple arms juggling tons of swords. And she looks like this. Go ahead and describe it for us, Emily, if you could.
Yeah. So imagine a blue, silvery sheened, angry woman with red hair that goes up like a flame, wearing a crown of green crystals. She has 6 arms, each wielding a slightly different sword, and with golden armor that cascades down her back, that then gives way into hardened red scales across her tail.
Nice. It's a good description. I like that.
Thank you.
All right, go ahead and roll me either a religion or a fiend lore.
I definitely don't have fiend lore, but I can roll religion. Rolling. I rolled a frickin' 4.
All right, that's okay. That's enough to know a little bit about this thing when you encounter it. So once you see this picture, remind me that you saw it at the carnival, and we'll go over it.
I saw it at the carnival, Chase.
Yeah. All right, Jack and Gingham, you guys go to Fight Club. This is like a big rabble of people that just literally like to beat the crap out of each other with fists. And, they've got a lot to learn. They've got like those really stereotypical old coaches on the side that pat you down with towels in between, and they hype you up and they give you advice. And sometimes the advice that they give you is completely random. Like, Jack, you take a few too many right hooks and they tap you out for a round, and this guy comes up and he starts rubbing your shoulders and wiping some blood off your face with a towel. Like, all right, kid, listen up. To get familiars back, you gotta dig deep.
He's teaching me the feat in between sessions of getting beat up.
Yeah.
How's that effective?
It's surprisingly insightful. It's like it just magically sits in your brain.
Wow.
Like Matrix level insertion of knowledge.
What an experience. Do I need to roll to not die?
Yeah, let's roll to see if you get beat to death, because that is a chance that can happen here for you, Jack.
Right.
Please don't perish. Chase, is this something that's re-rollable with hero points or no?
It is, because we let flat checks get rolled with no bonus, but
Oh my god!
it's a good thing you just clarified that, because
Jack would have
beat to death.
Ah!
Oh no, now this one is for real.
Well,
Oh,
if I go out in Birch's name, I guess that'll be that.
We didn't prep for this off screen.
Okay.
There we
Okay.
go.
I've used my hero point. I got a 16. I was just testing out the beating. I was just
That
seeing
was
how
horrific.
I think we've learned one thing. If there is a nat 1, that would be terribly inconvenient to roll. I have a knack for rolling those.
Yeah, you do.
So maybe this will be the last time I visit the beating.
I recommend rolling nat 20s when you need them.
Oh, okay. Is that all?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
all you gotta
Yeah.
do. Gingham, Jack probably gets swarmed by too many people one round, and you maybe think that
Yeah, can I just get just a huge, there's I think Jack gets matched against a way bigger dude, someone that would probably give Krunk a run for his money, and Jack is not even fighting back. He's just trying to dodge and weave, and then finally he just slows down enough, and this guy just clobbers him right in the face, and Jack just falls like a sack of potatoes, and
hear a crunch that you're certain must have been his neck.
And
Oh.
yeah, then after a perilously long time, they kind of drag Jack's body off, but you see that he sort of dazedly opens his eyes.
Oh, you're alive. Good. That would have not been fun.
Gingham. Crowd pushes you in.
Good luck. Try not to fight that dude. God.
Okay.
All right, Gingham, what are you retraining?
I would like to learn how to fix weapons better in the midst of fighting.
This is for your quick repair.
Yes.
Okay. Oh, and you're training out the robust health? Is that the one?
Yes. Yeah,
Gotcha.
that's what I'm training out.
It seems appropriate that you're training out robust health in the middle of Fight Club. They're we'll beat it out of you.
So you get in there, and you're getting between rounds. You have a guy that's stitching you up. They got some needle and thread.
Do they have twine?
Right, you're getting hit, kid, like you're made of meat. You're not made of meat. Gotta put the stuffing in the front. Stitch it up quick.
Mm-hmm.
They're rearranging Gingham's stuffing?
Telling Gingham to rearrange their stuffing.
Oh.
Oh,
That's the fanfic you're thinking of.
why?
Whoa.
No one's thinking of that.
It hadn't been
Now we're
conceived
all
before
thinking
now.
about it and upset. So
Yes.
So, Gingham, you go ahead and roll me a check. And while you roll that check and we see the fate of it, Jack Birch comes scurrying back up and starts
Are you kidding?
It's another nat one!
What?
What the hell's
the
happening?
beating is a cursed card. We never come back here and we never talk about it again.
Gingham
Ever.
did indeed fight that guy.
It's the guy. It's the same guy. Katie, please tell me you're
wanna
using
go.
a hero point.
Obviously.
Okay, I'm just making sure you're not like, well,
Kill yourself. At
this
least
is where it ends.
Yeah,
Well,
get a
that
killing
was
card
it.
out of it.
That was it. Gingham couldn't get past the shin. It's the fanfic thing. Here we go. It's a 6.
Oh my lord.
Not another no.
Wow.
Oh my gosh. Okay, yeah, we're never coming back here ever.
I would
So-
like to blame Chase for saying this is fan fiction, and I think because of that, I should get a hero point because that was so upsetting. Even the dice said no, and I feel like
That
that's
was
a
a nat one
super
on the
sound
fanfic.
argument. Yeah,
That one on the fanfic.
yeah.
Will be
That's
noted.
too
The
funny.
fanfic was terrible.
No, okay, noted. He says.
Jack and Gingham are going to get back, and we're going to be like, Krunk, there is this dude, and he is the scariest dude
I'm gonna have
we've
to like
ever seen.
reshuffle my plans just so I can go
Crunk's
fight
not
this
gonna
Just
man.
to go
read it,
fight
just to
him.
go fight.
I don't even have a feat I want to retrain. I just want to fight.
We're like, he's probably bigger than you. Is actually a foot
What?
shorter than Krunk.
He felt bigger. His presence.
His
Okay?
presence.
I'm gonna see if I can find a feat I want to retrain.
After the fight, Gingham and Jack are recovering on some benches next to each other, and Birch comes running up to you, Jack, fully reformed, starts licking your bloody
Oh,
forehead, whatever is
buddy.
all-
Jack gives him a big hug and just like buries his face in Birch's fur. I'm so sorry. I mean, I don't know what I could have done, but I'm sorry that you even had to go through that.
Oh.
Yeah, it snuggles up on your shoulder, curls up.
You know,
Gingham,
Jack.
people are patching you up, and they don't seem very proficient at fixing things.
Can Gingham go around and just repair all of their stuff?
Yeah,
Just flits between everything.
all stitched up. Just suddenly know how to fix it all. Couldn't take seeing all the broken gear around.
This is why everything is so bad and you had to pair us up against this really big thing. Anyway, Gingham turns to Jack. I've been thinking.
You
We
had
need
time to
m-
think between rounds?
It was that brief moment where I thought your neck was completely snapped in two and then my legs were in two separate corners. I thought maybe we should get more help and that Victoria would probably be a good idea.
Oh, I see. This is one of those talks.
I just thought that, well, we need more help sometimes.
Yeah. I'm not. You're fine. You're probably right. I wasn't trying to like kick her out. It just she like ambushed us. Not
Oh,
like offensively, you know what I mean?
well, and we could give her some what do you call it when you just look at him from the side and then you keep going? If that would make you feel better.
Do you mean
but-
side eye?
Aye, that.
Can your eyes do that?
No.
Okay. Fine. I guess yeah, she can stay if she's going to be useful. It seems like she might be if she got that card by herself.
Hey, I think so. Just, on the back lines, if I don't have the chance to say cast a scroll or something, maybe she could do it.
All right. If you think it's a good idea. we can keep her around.
We could try it. Worst comes to worst, we kick her out.
All right.
Or kill her. No, we can't kill her.
I'll give her a chance.
All right. That is it for day 1. So you guys got some recovery around, get some rest. Day number 2 of downtime. I have, correct me if I'm wrong for you 3, I have Krunk, you're going to go hit the feast at the fancy tavern. Gingham, you're going to go have a riveting conversation with some culture bears.
Yeah.
And Jack, you're going to go hit up the museum.
Yeah, could I invite Victoria to the museum with me?
Yeah, you sure can.
Okay. It's not a very warm invitation. It's like all of Jack's other invitations, where it's like he's informing her that he's doing this thing and that she has permission to join if she wants to.
Okay. Excellent. Yeah. She will gladly accept. She looks excited by the invitation, gets her stuff ready, and she will go there with you. We'll play that out when we get to yours. Let's go ahead and we'll start. We'll go back to Krunk again. Krunk, you are hitting up the feast at the fancy tavern.
I don't know if I am, actually.
Yeah? Changing it up?
I think that Krunk kind of wants to go fight those people.
Oh,
Oh my gosh. What are you retraining?
I think I'm going to retrain continual recovery. I don't think I've ever used it. It lets me treat wounds on people every 10 minutes after like a 10-minute rest instead of after an hour. I think I'm going to retrain that one.
Okay.
Is
Which you're training
this-
it to?
What?
Which
Oh,
are you
is-
training it to?
I'm probably going to retrain it. I haven't decided fully, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to retrain it with unusual treatment, which would allow me as a master in medicine to remove drained from people and then
Alright.
other effects beneath it. So I think
Love
it'll be more effective as we go along.
Okay. All right, Krunk, you go hit this fight club. You see the champion there today. He's wearing like a full-blown like fancy robe and like a new like over-the-top hat. Like he's just been decked out with his winnings. And yeah.
Luckily, I have Desna with me, and he don't scare me.
All right, let's roll it and let's see.
I'm just a little scared, actually. Just a tiny bit. Flat check.
Flat check.
It's not a 1.
Not a one.
Not a 1.
You know,
really
it's
wanted it to be
a
a
pretty
20.
tough fight to lead up to this guy. You get quite beat up. You know, there's a lot of people. Like, you're fighting so well, they have a ton of people ganging up on you. Like, they make sure that everybody gets beat up at least a little bit.
He's picking people up by their head and throwing them across the room.
Nice. This guy takes his fancy robe and hat off and comes in and start throwing fists.
Let's go!
How do you take him down?
I headbutt him.
Oh,
Yeah, it's like a moment where like we've been like grappled and fighting for so long, and Krunk rears back and headbutts him so hard you can feel his one remaining horn shiver a little bit. He sees stars and staggers back a step. And this guy falls like a tree.
excellent. Love it.
And that's how it's done!
Yeah, they go pick up his fancy robe and his over-the-top feathery hat, and they put it on you and cheer. You know, Fight Club. They let you know, just so you know, you're gonna have to return the robe and the hat. Goes to the new winner every day.
It doesn't look good on me anyways, it's
Hasn't been washed, sorry.
Ooh, is that foul stench? I thought I broke my sinuses.
Okay, you get that retraining, Krunk.
Okay, sick.
All right, Gingham, you are going to go talk to the culture bears.
Bears.
I'm just imagining the morning discussion of we're like, what are we all doing today? And Kingdom's like, I'm gonna go talk to some bears.
Yeah, that's exactly how it goes.
All of these things are very in line with her characters.
They make
like,
a
I'm
lot
gonna
of sense.
go fight people.
After this, like, Raksh's tail between Gingham and Jack of the mountainous man.
Yeah,
who
and
just,
he keeps getting taller every time we add to the story.
yeah, every time like he lands a hit, he suddenly grows like 2 feet.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Gingham, you go chat with some culture bears.
Yeah.
Yeah, you go sit with these bears, and they just sit down, have pretty good posture for bears, just sitting down in the woods. Ah, you came to have a riveting discussion.
Hey.
Come take a seat. Let me tell you about the Mwangi Expanse and its storytelling traditions. Did you know the Mwangi Expanse is home to numerous cultures with rich oral traditions? The Matangi Orcs, for example, have a strong tradition of oral storytelling, often incorporating drumming and dance into their histories. Their legends focus on survival, ancestor veneration, and battles against the darkness lurking in the jungles.
Ooh.
And then he just rambles like that for 8 hours straight.
Gingham is just fixated on the whole thing. Doesn't even move.
Excellent. All right, let's see here. All right. You're going to roll me a D10.
Okay. It's a 5.
Okay, and then you are going to roll me a D20.
A 19.
That's pretty good. After all this is done, randomly in his story, he included a ritual for Waters of Prediction. And you can roll me either a nature or a religion to try to retain this ritual.
What about an esoteric lore?
Yeah, that'll do.
That'll count?
What a silly thing I just said. Of course, roll an esoteric lore.
I just didn't know, okay?
Yeah, it is a recall knowledge, so.
Lovely. Oh, 45.
Wow.
Pretty good. Yep, you
Wow.
did this ritual. So this ritual takes 4 hours. It costs rare incense and herbs worth a total value of 300 gold. It takes 3 secondary casters, and then the primary caster, which will be yourself. Its range of 20 feet, targets 1 pool of water. You and the secondary casters peer into the still waters of a natural pool or lake to divine your collective future. Over the course of the minute following the ritual's end, the water displays a scene of one possible future involving the primary caster and as many secondary casters as feasible. This scene is usually, but not necessarily, set within the next few days. The future is unwritten, so the casters would be wise to not read guarantees into the cryptic nature of the visions shown in the water.
It's like the carnival on the go.
It's like the carnival on the go. Cool. That added? We're good?
Yep, we're good.
Sweet. The bear tears up a little bit when it's done. Thanks for listening to me. Not many people let me tell my stories.
Oh, I would love to hear more stories. I'll come back.
Come back any day. That is it for Gingham. And Jack, you're hitting up the museum with Victoria.
Yep.
Let's see what you're going to get for your souvenir. All right, roll me a D6.
A D6. Here you go. That's a 1.
That's a 1. All right. You are going to get, as your souvenir today for this tour, some chimes of opening.
Ooh.
Boom, it's in the stash for you. You want to talk about what it does?
Sure. Although I bet people can guess from the name.
Mm-hmm.
Chime of opening. This hollow dawn silver tube is about a foot long and bears engravings reminiscent of open locks and broken chains. The chime can be activated 10 times before it cracks and becomes useless. Basically, I can aim this at a container door or lock I want to open and strike the chime. It sends out a magical vibration that attempts a thievery check against said lock. I guess it could be useful.
So you guys go through this tour, and this old human woman walks you through, telling you about all of the different kinds of locks. She talks very slowly, walks very slowly. Anytime you and Victoria try to talk, she hushes you. Every time she notices you guys chat, but she gets like pretty inattentive sometimes as she starts talking about her different locks.
How sneaky is Victoria? Because Jack can talk pretty quiet.
Yeah, she can talk pretty quiet. Dude, I don't want to make you roll for it.
Oh, okay. I didn't want to trip and fall down the stairs or anything.
Yeah, no. That would be crazy.
Kind of surprised you wanted to come. I'm mostly just here for the souvenir because I'm pretty sure I'll learn something from collecting all these items.
It's a bit odd, this place, isn't it?
Yep. And I wish I could say you get used to it, but it just keeps getting weirder.
Is your Gingham fellow from here?
Oh. I don't think so. But to be honest, we don't really know where Gingham is from, at least completely. It's a whole thing. Gingham is like half this other person named Ginny, who is actually my half-sister on my mom's side, not my dad's. So,
Oh, okay.
yeah, no worries there. Anyway, yeah, and then the other half of Gingham, I don't really know where that came from. Yeah, it's a little weird, but they're helpful, so can't complain. You've met Mordecai, I assume? He's the
Yes.
dark-haired dude walking around.
Right.
Well, simulacrum, I guess.
Oh, is he? Seems a bit
I
less odd
think.
than the others.
Yeah, something about him seems to be making him, like, more and more real. That was a whole weird thing, too. But anyway, you might talk to him. He sounds like you guys maybe have some stuff in common.
Maybe I will. And I don't know why you're surprised I wanted to come with you. I figured if you decide to take me along with you all, then it might be good to get to know each other. I know this was all very sudden, and in a strange way, I feel like I probably know you more than you know me.
Yeah, that's probably true, seeing as my dad never mentioned you, and you didn't find it pertinent to introduce yourself to me at any point during my childhood. But
It's complicated, Jack. I'm sorry.
that's fine. My whole life is complicated. But
It's an understatement.
you can stay, is the point. I mean, you can stay as long as you're going to be helpful.
Really? And you all agreed to this?
Evidently. Yeah, Krunk thinks you're good, and Gingham thinks that you could be helpful. I mean, you obviously are capable. You got that card and solved that whole flood undead situation by yourself, so that's a good sign.
And what do you think?
I think that you could also be helpful to the team, keeping us alive and stuff. It never hurts to have another helpful person on the battlefield. We've been in some dicey situations, so I'm not going to turn down someone offering to help.
I hope so. I've heard good things about all of you, and I'll try to keep up, not be a burden. Are you paying attention to anything on these locks?
Yeah, I mean, I know a lot of this stuff already, but,
Do you?
well, I wouldn't be a very good thief now, would I, if I didn't know how to handle most of these?
Do you think that she would be upset or impressed if you asked if you could try to pick one?
She just shush me every time I say anything. I didn't really think to ask, but I guess we could try.
Haven't you ever been to a school? Did you try raising your hand?
I think you would know that I never went to school.
She looks a little uncomfortable. Right. Sorry. Poor Poor judgment there. Well, raising your hands might do it.
Sure.
She hushes her when she says that. Shh.
Jack looks like, see?
This is called a Wesson lock.
Jack will raise his hand.
Yes?
Could I give one of these a go? Like, see if I could unlock it. Is that allowed?
Could you pack one of these with snow?
Could I, Jack starts miming, like, could I try to unlock, he motions to, like, his set of lockpicks. One of these.
Yes, please, please.
Okay, I'll tackle the Wesson lock, or whatever one she was just talking about.
This would shoot a razor-sharp barb into your throat if you failed, but this is, of course, disarmed.
Is it?
Is it, though? Jack's not
She's
worried, but
so
Tori is
old.
worried, having just rolled a nat one.
Check, maybe?
Yeah, if she's doing the disarming, I have some questions. I rolled and got a 40.
That's a great roll.
Trapped.
It is not trapped.
It doesn't look like it.
It doesn't look like it.
All right.
All right.
Just
Well,
pick
we'll
luck.
go for it. Yeah, easy. No big deal. This is going to go fine. Nothing's
Not
going to go
worried
wrong.
at all.
Not worried. Not worried at all. All right. Rolling. That is a 39.
A 39. You succeed critically.
Lovely.
She
I
does a
do it very
shitty
quickly.
clap. As
Actually,
does-
Jack approaches it and he kind of looks at it, making sure it's not trapped. And then he goes to start doing it normally. And then he feels like showing off a little, so he does it one-handed.
That was quite exciting, my boy. Thank you for the presentation.
You're welcome.
He pinches your cheek. You get an extra souvenir when you leave.
Nice. And Jack gives like a thumbs up to Victoria.
She gives you a thumbs up.
I get an extra souvenir.
Yeah, it's the same one. But
Oh,
you get 2 chimes of opening.
okay. Well, I'll give one to her then as a memento of our little outing.
Excellent.
And as we're headed back, Jack will say, "Listen, I know I haven't given you the warmest welcome, and I'm not going to pretend like I'm not still kind of uncomfortable with all this, but
Be fine, Jack. I understand.
well, I don't know that you do completely. Not trying to get too into the weeds here, but I'm not being very fair. I'm mad because you got to spend all this time with him when I just left. And by the time I got back, he was gone. And the only tokens I found of him to remember him by were both made for you. So it's not your fault, but I want you to get why I'm this way.
She gets a smile and thinks about it for a moment and nods. I'm going to think on that. In the meantime, if we're going to be traveling together, I could put some stories together, tell you a little bit about what he was like his last years. I don't know if that would be nice or if it would be painful, but I could.
I guess I'll think on that. He holds out a hand to, like, shake her hand.
She'll shake your hand.
By the way, I gifted that other dagger that was made for you by my father to Mordecai, so if you run into him, you could ask him about that. But I gifted it to him, so I'm not really sure if he'll give it to you. Anyway, I'm gonna go.
She laughs. Sounds like it's his now. Thank you, Jack. All right.
Parentheses, and I definitely acquired that in a completely legitimate way. It's all fine.
Fine print. All right. That was day 2 of downtime. We've got one more day left. Krunk, you are going to do some spying using your crystal ball and using your silent hag perk.
I actually realized I have damage on my shield, and I probably need to go fix it.
Oh, okay.
I can fix it so
Can't the
fast.
dwarf do that? Or yeah, Gingham can now quick repair it.
You got a brass dwarf or a gingham if you want to have them.
I don't want to mess with Gingham's downtime, so I think he
Gingham
would just...
can literally do it in like seconds now.
It'll-
I just retrained it.
Gingham's like, please let me use this.
I almost died
Krunk's
for
heading
this.
towards the forge, and Gingham's hanging onto his clothes, just heels dug in, being dragged. Krunk finally realizes that Gingham's there. Oh!
What?
Say that again?
But you know the really big mountain man that you went and fought after Jack and I almost died from him?
Did I fight the mountain man?
You did. You
Looking
found
back on it, it was the mountain man.
No
Oh
way!
my god! Desna herself blessed me to fight the mountain man and win!
Didn't recognize him all shaved and without his like layers of cold clothing on, but yeah.
I'm sorry, Gingham. I had just a revelation. Continue.
can I see your shield really quick?
I mean, I've got this big dent right here, and I'm gonna take it over to the forge, and he's like showing you.
Krunk's like, and then over here, and Gingham goes, oh, right here. And then it's fixed. Just tugs on it a little bit.
How did you hold on to a dent?
Well, you see,
What are you talk? What? How did you just?
well, while the mountain man was trying to make my skull not a skull anymore, I realized that with enough force, you could pull something out of being indented.
It's just like a tug and then a pop.
But what did you tug on?
Oh, it was right, I don't know.
Fixed it too good.
I need to go think in a quiet room.
Okay.
Krunk starts wandering away, and there's like a muttered, thanks.
You're welcome, Crumb.
Ugh.
Now what, Krunk?
Now
Can
I'm gonna go
I want to say that Gingham just punched it because that's how they learned the quick fix at the fight club. Just punch the
gotta
dent
punch
really
it.
hard.
He punched the dent and it just binged back.
Yeah, exactly.
He didn't even punch the rounded side from the opposite.
This is the pullback of the fist after the initial punk, you know.
What? My shield is so weak.
Or Gingham's freakishly strong. We'll never know.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna head over to the courtyard. Is that what it is? We have.
Can you imagine how hard it would be to kill a dragon with a boomerang? Gingham probably is supernaturally strong.
Gingham is
Sorry,
the
I
most
digress.
terrifying person in the party. I've been saying it, and I'll say it forever.
It's not true. It's not.
All right, so Silent Hag card, it affects the castle courtyard. So I'm gonna head out there to where the big statue is, cupping the scrying ball.
Okay, excellent. All right, who are you scrying on?
How long does it take? Can I scry on more than one person?
Yeah.
All right. First up, I want to scry Usilkit.
Okay, you're going to scry on Usilkit. All right. Silkit needs to make a will save.
13.
Krunk, you need to make a will save.
Uh-oh.
Okay. This isn't to control me, is it? 3? Wait, did I win though? Is a 28 good enough? If it's not, I'm going to use a hero point.
It's not.
Okay, here we go again. A 3 was Oh my god. A nat 1. Okay, my
Oh,
best is a
goodness.
30, Chase.
Oh, wow. Wait, 30 is your best?
Yeah.
30 is a success on the money.
Okay, so I get a critical success whenever I get a success.
Okay. So you try to scry, and you kind of start seeing Usilkit's form come into vision in the crystal ball, just like the shadowy outline. And then all of a sudden, like a jump scare, his face is right against the crystal ball. It's like, no peeking! And it's like a bright flash of light, but you're able to close your eyes in time before it causes too much damage.
Is Hugh gonna blind me?
Uh-huh. Permanent.
Oh my goodness. I can cure blindness. It's fine.
Yeah, permanent blindness is like it's gonna happen sometimes now, but
It happened to me
It's gonna
like
happen.
2 episodes ago.
But it's the fact that permanent got put in front of permanent blindness will happen sometimes.
It'll happen to everyone. It's just a matter of time.
Permanent blindness happens.
It happened to me 2 sessions ago.
Yeah, I know.
I know.
It does
I was
happen. It
there.
happens frequently.
But why is it permanent then?
it's permanent until you make it unpermanent.
Oh, okay. Forgive me.
After that, can I try and scry Hadi?
Yeah.
The Hadi?
Sure can.
Yeah, Yazam
Yazam.
was our buddy.
Oh.
Ooh,
Or
Yazam
his
got a
cool
nat
uncle.
1.
Oh,
Yeah, you get a clear picture of Yazam. I mixed the two together. Yazam is currently on a throne surrounded by his aunt and uncle. And there are people just cheering for him all around, chanting. And they are celebrating and they are feasting. And it looks like he's been put in charge of the academy.
That's absolutely infuriating.
infuriating.
It's Krunk like, I'm gonna kill him.
No! It's not like that!
I know.
Why is Krunk mad though?
Yeah.
But isn't Yazam the one who did it? Yazam put himself on the line and risked going undercover as a mole to say, hey, come kill my boss.
Also,
to
be fair to him, we weren't there afterward. So, like, are they going to put an effigy of us on the throne? I don't think so.
Yazam's literally the same as Gandalf here. Like, he assembled the squad to slay the beast.
Oh, he's the master delegator. All right. I forget the delegators get all the credit.
Yeah.
I don't know. You guys want a party? We'll just go back there and go marching in. If that's what we want, we can just go get a party.
Closet back there.
I'm just like, I'm loving this like fury.
You were.
Oh my gosh, your head might have exploded. That was risky.
What? Yeah, how about that?
Well, we can unpack that later.
We're gonna unpack that high-pitched what.
All right. Anybody else you want to scry on, Krunk? Mm-hmm.
What about Madam...
The Shadow Prince.
Oh.
That might be dangerous, to be fair. I've like cranked it to 11 with that suggestion. So, but Katie had an idea too.
Oh, no, mine was Bear Lady, but that seems lame compared.
You have two options: Bear Lady or Shadow
Darkness
Prince.
Incarnate. Sorry.
I don't know what she would
try to.
Hey, just checking in, Desna. Just want to see what you're up to.
Thanks for. That's it. Fanboys out over it.
All right. So let's see if he can make this save. I'm working on it. Wow. That's a fail. All right. So you see, you had to roll solo to fail that. All right. you see the Shadow Prince, looking much more corporeal, sitting on a throne in the center of a ruined keep of dark weathered stone that stands on cliffs at the edge of a night-shrouded sea. From its center, a ray of shadowy radiance coils up from the broken top of a circular tower. The moon overhead illuminates the area, but casts little light over the churning ocean. Waves roar ashore, sending spray high into the hot, damp breeze. But you actually feel like you can feel the breeze there as you're scrying this. That's how vividly you can see him. The wind carries the scent of brine and death. So he is sitting on a throne, and sitting next to him is this horrific-looking creature. And that thing is huge, size-wise.
For anyone keeping track, that means 6 legs. There's 6 limbs, I should say. 4 arms, 2 legs. Yeah, it's got 4 arms and like 2 torsos.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah,
they
it's
cut the
weird.
head off of one guy and then just kind of like human scented. Yeah, guy. What do they call it in Dungeon
Look, he's got a
Crawler,
little.
Carl?
Does he have like a little extra metal head or like a horn or something?
Starfish.
A starfish?
Yeah.
What's that doing there?
You know, that's pretty cute. Oh, that's cute.
Yeah, you sure can. It's going to be religion or demon or fiend lore. A 37 is not enough. Like, that's a quick fail.
Krunk, just remember it.
It would be a religion to know where this is at. 28 is actually enough to know this. This is, you can tell by the moon overhead and by the ocean that this is the Midnight Isles in the realm of Illusionera, which is the previous demon lord, now goddess's realm, Nocticula.
For the uninitiated losers like me, is that a realm of hell or what? Or what is that?
Nocticula was like a demon lord of lust, so it was like a big old realm of lust and debauchery. She used to rule over it. It was kind of like the realm of the succubi, but she somehow raised from demon lord to good goddess, and so she no longer presides in that realm.
Does anyone preside in that realm now?
People don't really know.
Unknown. Interesting. Interesting little question mark there. I'm picturing a sketch of like Trogdor, just with like extra arms.
It's like this, but more arms.
But more arms! And a starfish right here.
It's true.
Let's have Gingham roll for the Will-O-Wisp first. Are you like in your Will-O-Wisp hunting outfit this time, Gingham?
Yeah.
What
I'm
does that
always. It looks. There's a flowy cloak, obviously, and then it's similar to a butterfly catcher with the little net, except the little net has a will-o-wisp jar on it.
That is adorable. It's going to be an acrobatics for you to catch one of these things.
Man, I hope I got this. Oh, maybe 40?
Oh, that's pretty good. That is going to be a success.
Okay.
Is that a crit success? What was that total? 34? No, 40.
No, 40.
40 is just a success.
Man.
Oh, so close to a crit success.
Some fight club that we don't talk about took my hero point, so...
Gingham, go ahead and roll me a d4, if you please.
A D4. A 1.
Okay, go ahead and roll me a flat check.
I don't like rolling flat checks anymore. A 19.
Oh, now roll me a d6.
That's pretty good.
A D6.
Uh-huh.
A 6.
Wow. Okay, so you play with these will-o-wisps and you're eventually able to catch one. And they seem so excited when you finally catch them that it like snuggles against your chest, makes a little chiming sound, and then goes floating away. And as it does so, your armor, which was previously a +1 resilient, is now a +1 greater resilient. Sorry, +2 greater resilient.
Whoa, +2 greater.
Ooh.
Whoa, leveled up both.
Leveled up both.
Wow.
Ooh. Now I'll have a chance to maybe not get hit.
And just after you catch that will-o-wisp, Krunk finds you with a drawing.
Look! Krunk? Over here. Oh. Krunk! Down starts waving. I'm not hiding. You've run past me twice. Starts waving the jar that they've been using.
Krunk, you roll a craft to see how good the drawing was, and Gingham, roll.
I want you to roll so low, Em. I want this to be like a grade school drawing.
30 stuff. It's pretty good.
Hold on. I want to look at the cards that I have just to see if I can get some pluses here. I'm going to use the vision to do this because I'm going to use esoteric lore. And because I am legendary in this lore, the result of my recall knowledge is 1 degree success better than it otherwise would be.
Whoa! That's amazing.
And it'll be, Gingham will stare at it, and it says a visible bolt of blue energy bursts from your head. So it looks like Gingham's getting struck by lightning doing this.
That's
and...
Krunk throws the drawing in front of Gingham, and it's just like...
Why?
Krunk's like, did I do a glyph of warning on accident?
I didn't mean to. One more thing I'm going to activate is my intelligent brooch because I can roll this twice and take the higher result. Okay. So it's 39.
Is a fail.
But that bumps
which
to
goes
success.
up to success. Ah, excellent. Okay. Okay.
Ooh, yeah.
Is a success then, which is a critical success. Thank you.
Oh, well, there we go.
Fantastic. All right. Yeah, Gingham, you've read about this person. This is Mugarin, which is a mercenary from the Midnight Isles, known to serve different people. They are a Vivakia, which are juggernauts of destruction and formed from the souls of mortals who extract, enslave, or consume the souls of others. You can ask me 2 things about it, and the 2 things can either be their weaknesses, their resistances and immunities, their worst save, or their most threatening special ability.
Okay, most dangerous special, and then the other one was resistances. That's, yep, resistances and immunities.
There is no resistances or immunities.
Fine.
Its most dangerous special ability is that it has a devastating breath weapon that causes confusion, stupefaction, void damage, drained condition, and heals it for the damage that it deals. And it's in a 60-foot cone.
Ew.
That's how it consumes souls.
Cool.
And that breath weapon has a very deadly effect if it drops you to 0 hit points.
Does it perchance consume your soul?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, you become a thrall that serves it if you drop to 0 hit points from the breath weapon.
Wow.
Void.
Well, good thing we're never going to have to deal with that guy.
Yeah,
No.
different plane, whole thing.
Different thing.
Where did you get this? Oh. Well, it's a good picture. It's bad. It's no good. Sorry, I meant the thing you drew the picture of. It's bad. It's nasty. Why? Take your soul and make you a thrall before I'd shake your hand. Aye. Maybe we don't shake its hand, is what I'm thinking. Oh, I'll come with you. And Gingham will knowledge dump what they know. Gingham forgets that they can think away.
Your amulet gets in on it too.
Oh, and shh, no, I want to tell this part.
Forgot the fact about that it's in the room of Illusionera.
Oh, right.
It's a Vavakia.
I just said that.
Mogarin. It's pronounced Mogarin.
Gingham takes the brooch off and stuffs it so deep in their bag of holding. Shut up.